It's the NFL on EA Sports. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Eagles and the Chargers on EA
What better way to
Sports.
start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season and find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, you know, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Another run for Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he's more than happy to get the win last week, but there's still something probably nagging at him. He only needed one more good completion to have one of those really rare 500-yard games in the NFL. I'm sure it'll be tough for him to match that performance this week, or maybe any week, but it has him coming in hot, confident, and believing in what he can do.
2nd and 3 now. They go again with Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Taylor now up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Bronk. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. The drive begins with Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running once more with Henry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. May looking to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and their wide receivers set for this next. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Nice hot! Sit hot!
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 12-point game in the first. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Cut out left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And we're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Returning to Henry on third. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Chargers get it back to within 6. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Ready, shot. 13. Ready, shot. Ready?
Jackson trying again after the pick. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of OBJ. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This time he's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chargers take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's May. Barner's got it. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. On play action, here's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles looking down a very long field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Man in motion, out of the slot. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. To the air on 1st down, May. Okonkwo brings it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Let's go. From the 36, Boyd hauls it in. Free inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. First down throw for May. This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To the air yet again, May. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to within 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Quick.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, hey. Sit on.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Oh, we're ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready. Hey, hey. Sit on.
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. We're at halftime here. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Oh, we're ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Sit on. On. Ready. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, we're ready.
It's 2nd and 21 at
Ready.
the 9-yard line.
Sit on.
Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off a short field drive. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Chargers take the lead on that successful kick. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 13. Ready, sit on.
Play fake. Jackson. Headed out right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Pitts brings it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Sit on. Yo. Sit on.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, shot. Out.
Now a run with Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now here's Lamar. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you...
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. May now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
A run here with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after a small gain to the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson looking to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Operating from the gun, here's May. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motion man sent left. It's a jet sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. From the 48. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. May throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And this one doesn't go far. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Short side option here. He's running left. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Taylor again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ozzy, report.
Play action now with Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hey. Sit up.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets it to Paris Campbell. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air yet again, May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Here's May to the air. That's caught for the 1st. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He sends this one to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
And again, it's Jackson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He has the 1st over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down. Here's Lamar. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Jackson yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming.
Middle. Go ahead. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He has room past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. Jackson's throwing for it. He's on the move. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for two up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because the football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. May now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. See this in every sport, Brock. You come in as a big favorite. You want to make a statement, right? Get a convincing victory, and they were able to achieve that one here.
Yeah, especially at home. It just means a little bit more when you protect your own turf in any sport, but especially in the NFL, where you get, about 8 or 9 of these, maybe more if you get home playoff games. Playing this way, they set themselves up for future playoff opportunities.